If your vision is a challenge, medication time can feel like this tiny daily test of your confidence. So in this explainer, we're going to dive into a really simple but powerful 15-minute system that's all about bringing that confidence back.
Okay, before we get into any of the tactics, let's just set the right goal here. Look, this isn't about being perfect. No way. It's about having fewer of those heart-stopping moments, Those, wait a second, did I take the right one, kind of spirals. It's really all about building a system that's got your back, especially on a bad day.
So where do those moments of uncertainty even come from? Well, it's so important to get this. Mix-ups almost never happen because someone's being careless. They happen because the world around us, our environment, just isn't set up for low vision. When you really boil it down, the problem comes from two main culprits, right? First, you've got the classic look-alike bottles. You know the ones, same shape, same cap, totally different medicine inside. And then second, you've got sound-alike names, which can be super tricky because even an audio label can trip you up if you're not careful. The system we're talking about, it's designed to take on both of them.
Okay, so how do we deal with those look-alike bottles? Well, the trick is to create what I like to call identity cues, things that work without you needing to see perfectly. And there are three really simple tactics for this. First up, create a kind of mental map. Just keep your bottles in the exact spot every day. Second, double up. Use an audio tag plus a tactile cue, something as simple as a rubber band. And third, and this is a big one, physically separate your daily meds from your as-needed ones. So simple, right? But it's so effective.
All right, on to enemy number 2, those tricky sound-alike names. Audio is amazing, it's powerful, but our brains can totally play tricks on us sometimes. So the key here is to add a little context to your audio recording. Don't just say metformin. Instead, you record metformin 500 milligrams with dinner. See that? That little bit of extra information, the timing, it's like a secret password. It's a critical safety check.
Now, all these tactics are great, but they're all part of one bigger, central idea. And this is really the heart of the whole method. It's a two-layer safety system. It sounds fancy, but it's such a simple concept, and it makes all the difference. So here it is, the core idea, two-layer labeling. Think of it like this. The pharmacy label, that's layer 1. It's the official source of truth, right? It has all the legal details, and you never cover that up. Then, the audio label is layer 2. That's your quick, one-press confirmation for everyday use. One is for the official verification, and the other is for your daily speed and confidence.
And here's how those two layers work together as a team. You've got the pharmacy label with the official name, the strength, the refill info. That's the legal document. Then you've got your audio label, and that's just for your quick checks. It's that little 10-second recording you can play with a single button press just to confirm, yep, I've got the right bottle. They do two totally different jobs, but they're both so important.
Okay, this right here, this is the key mindset shift that makes this whole system just click. If you think of your audio label as a replacement for the pharmacy label, well, you're actually adding risk. But if you start treating it as a confirmation tool, boom, you've just built yourself a powerful safety net. That tiny little change in how you think about it, it's everything.
All right, so we get the what and the why. Now let's get into the how. This is the fun part. This section is all about the practical, 15-minute setup. We're talking tools, we're talking workflow, everything you need to get this system up and running, like right now.
When it comes to tools, you've really got a couple of main options. On one hand, you have a talking label maker. This thing is awesome if you label a ton of stuff all the time and you want those nice, easy-to-find tactile buttons. On the other hand, you've got voice stickers or tags. These are perfect if you just want something lightweight that you can slap onto bottles, stuff in the pantry, even things in the fridge. Honestly, the choice is totally up to you and what you need. Both of them work great with this system.
And here is your workflow. It's a simple, repeatable process. And it looks simple because, well, it is. Step 1, clean the spot on the bottle. Step 2, place the tag right where your fingers naturally land. Step 3, record your script. Step 4, and listen, this one is absolutely non-negotiable. You have to confirm it, play it back immediately. And finally, step 5, log it on a simple medication list. That's the whole shebang. It's a process you can really trust, especially when it's a crazy refill day.
So, what do you actually say into the recorder? It's a super simple, totally foolproof template. Name, strength, and timing. That's all you need. For example, lisinopril, 10 milligrams, morning. It's short, it's consistent, and it's packed with exactly the info you need to feel confident. Okay, but the real test of any system, right, is how it holds up when you're under pressure. And let's be honest, refill day, that's when we're all most likely to make those small, quiet mistakes. This is where this system really shines. It's designed to protect you exactly when you're tired or distracted.
All right, let's talk about a really common temptation. You get a refill, the bottle looks exactly the same. So you think to yourself, can I just reuse the old audio tag from the last bottle? What do you think? The answer to that is a big, hard no. And the fix is so simple. You have to re-record it every single time. And here's the other crucial part. Only handle one bottle at a time, from start to finish. I mean it. Label it, record it, confirm it, and then put it away before you even touch the next one. This little bit of discipline is what helps you avoid what some people call the refill trap. Okay, what about this one? And I know we all do this. We rely on, oh, that's the little blue pill, or it's the bottle with the white cap. Is that a safe shortcut to take?
Again, nope. Here's the thing. Manufacturers and pharmacies can and do change the colors, shapes, and caps all the time, with zero warning. Your system has got to be totally independent of all that stuff. And that's exactly why having your own consistent labeling system is so critical for your safety in the long run.
Okay, last one. You've just recorded the label. You're pretty sure you said it right. Is it really a big deal to skip that final playback confirmation just to save, what, a few seconds? You already know the answer, don't you? That playback step takes, what, 3 seconds? Maybe 3 seconds. It is the only way you can be 100% sure your recording is clear, that it's correct, and that some random background noise didn't mess it up. You've just got to make it an automatic, non-negotiable habit.
Phew. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground. But, information is only really useful if we actually do something with it. So this last section is all about one single, concrete action that you can take tonight to get started. And that action, it all revolves around this number right here, 3. That's it. We are not going to try and label the entire medicine cabinet. No way. We're just going to start with 3 bottles. I call this the 3-bottle reset. And it's designed to be small enough that you'll actually finish it, but big enough to make a real difference for you tomorrow morning. So here's what you do. First, just pick the 3 meds you use the most. Then, you just follow that simple workflow we talked about. Clean the spot, stick on a label, record your name, strength, timing script, and what's the most important part? Play it back immediately. And then, just jot them down on a medication list. That's it. You're done.
And that really brings us right back to the main idea here. Look, this whole system isn't about fighting against your vision. It's about redesigning your little corner of the world. It's about building a small, super reliable process that lets you act with confidence day in and day out, no matter how you're feeling or how tired you are. Now that is real control.